One of the leading causes of premature death in Western civilization is heart disease. You know, the human heart only weighs about 11 ounces. It's amazing that a pump about the size of a closed fist can keep us alive for so many years by pumping blood through our bodies. You know, it's interesting that Solomon in the book of Proverbs makes this comment. He says, "Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the hearts." Now, here he isn't talking about the human, actual physical heart. What he's talking about is, in Hebrew, poetic imagery. He's talking about the innermost thoughts and feelings and motivations of a human being. And he's saying that God weighs these things. He examines these things. Have you ever asked God to weigh your heart? To weigh it and see if it's right with him? You know, of course, David was Solomon's father. And David actually asked God to examine his heart. He says this in the 26th Psalm. He says, "Examine me, O Lord, and prove me. Try my mind and my heart." The Jewish Publication Society translation of this verse says, "Probe me. Probe my heart." You know, an intense examination of his heart. This is the way David saw his relationship with God. He looked at God and realized he had spiritual heart disease. And he went to God and asked him to give him an examination, to probe him, and then to give him instructions on how to have a better spiritual heart. Never thought about that before, did you? Maybe it's time in your life to go to God and ask this great physician, spiritual physician, to look at your spiritual heart, to probe it, to examine it, and ask him then to help heal your heart, your motivations, your innermost thoughts, your innermost feelings. Go to the great physician. Ask for an examination. Let him do that examination. And then follow his diagnosis and his instructions for healing. That's BT Daily. Join us next time.